Okay, this is going to be a short breakdown of the number you see in front of you. There is for the phrase that the baboon said, the orange baboon, I am the chosen one. We've all heard him say it, right? That equals 149. And the literal spell of this that was casted on humanity, and they have no idea how or why, but when they break these numbers down, like the 149, that's 1A, 4D, 9I. Add I. Okay? You can check it out in your Strong's Concordance or in other areas. It means someone who traps the animals. Of course, to kill them. It also means a jeweler. The Jew-ler. Jew-ler. Okay, a lure. Something shiny going on. Now, the 149 holds so many things, it's unbelievable. I'll go over a few of them. 149 also holds his birth year, 1946, and 614. And this is done with the number placement of only 1, 2, and 3 numbers there. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. That's why that phrase is out there. 1 and 4 is there for the 14. The 9 that is there, that is no more than a geometric key, the identical key of 6. 6 and 9 are the exact same key. That's why it's used for as above, so below. Because 6 and 9, or 69, is 15. 6 and 9 is 15. 1 and 5 is 6. Number of the beast, the calculations thereof, okay? That's why I often say, yeah, it's 666, but it's not. So you have those numbers, 69, 15, and 6. You can add those up and see what you get. I want to continue on here. So you have 1946 involved within 149 that you're seeing there now, okay? Now when he says, I am, that breaks down to 14, okay? That's his birth. It also breaks down to a 15, but when you put the plus sign in between the double digits, you see what's really going on in the as above, so below rule that works here in this satanic garbage can. For them, okay? As you go through with this, like the word the, I am the equals 33. T-H-E equals 33. T is 20, H is 8, E is 5. That is 33. Or a 6. 3 and 3 is 6. Now, as far as the rest of it goes, I'll have to do it on paper because it's too elaborate to try to just put verbiage to it without you seeing it on paper. But no matter what you do, everything in there equals Trump's birth year, 1946, and 614. In fact, that entire thing breaks down to the number 23. Okay? 23 is a B and a C. The 2 being a B, the 3 being a C. Before Christ. So what he actually said when he said, I am the chosen one, is I am 33. Before Christ. That's the spell that was achieved when he spoke that. This is not understood because we have all been living in a alphabet system that was already labeled to achieve these goals for these spells in particular. Just like they are achieved in other languages. Certain letters equal certain number, sequences. Now, if I could find error in these things, I would absolutely point them out for you. Because I continually try to find where this is not what they're doing. I have yet to find that. Okay. You know, it would be like you finding a phrase and speaking it, and it equal everything about you, down to the last little bit of anything, okay? Try it. It ain't gonna happen. Now, there were other people born on 1946 and even June of 14. That confuses people as well. But the point is, he's the one in the limelight, okay? He is the one in the limelight that needs to be shiny and alluring, because he's the jeweler and he is there to capture the animals. Look this up in your Hebrew and Strong's and anywhere you want. Now, ADI also spells aid, right? AID. Now, the word AIDS, that disease that was pushed around everywhere, was to help brainwash the fact that if someone was to come across anything this deep, that they wouldn't understand what was going on. AID, AID in this particular situation with the orange baboon, it's AID, identification. AID. Do you have your ID? You'll say AID. All right? I hope that makes sense, because this is how far back the brainwashings went. Everyone's heard of the word AIDS or aid. Financial aid, any kind of aid, AID, right? You need a Band-Aid. That was to cover up the fact that when this came along, within the spell of this, that it would be captured and the energy would be there and it would go straight to him and the other satanic seed lines that are involved here. Now, he's not the only one. There's many antichrist. So you have ADI, which I told you what that means. One, ADI means one who captures and traps animals, and a jeweler. JEW, lure, just like a fishing lure. You're dangling a number 33 on a hook. I am. Just happens to add up to his birthday, and the entire phrase just happens to add up to the year, month, state, city, country, county. I'm not joking. I'm not adding to it. So keep that in mind. This place is a spell, and do not allow yourselves to be taken in by it. He didn't have to say, I am the chosen one, like some kind of idiot. No one would say that unless they were a complete idiot, or there's a greater agenda and intentions involved there that are hidden. And that's what this was. Because you'd have to be a complete idiot to say, I am the chosen one, right? And you'd also have to be a complete idiot to believe that he is. So that's where that's at. I'll try to break this down on paper, because it's much more involved than what I'm putting forth right here. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them. As always, I am very appreciative of comments and communications with any of you. And within the comments, we can all sharpen one another. And first and foremost, Jesus Christ. Let's stay in our scriptures too, not just exposing evil, but exposing evil is a command. So we can do all of that at once, okay? Don't let it rob you of your joy or anything like that. If these things are too heavy for you, then they are, okay? Stay in the scriptures and the truth will be revealed to you. That's what was promised to us, and that is what's being done. And evil must be exposed to warn those who are sleeping, because I would say 9 out of 10, at least, are asleep. Even those who think they are awake slumber. So it's very important to continually sound the alarm.